All right, so our next comedian is very funny. He made his comedy debut here. Let's give it up for JR.
Hello, Jackson. I'm Elmer Fudd. And you think I'm sexy, and you want my body, and you love me so. Okay, that's the first one. I used to terrorize, before terrorists, flight attendant, passengers on board the airplane. And I would just walk up and down the aisles, and some lady that was a pain in the neck kept on wanting her Diet Coke with 2 ice cubes. I'd always ask her, I said, excuse me, I feel a breeze. Could you check your window? And she'd scream. I have a friend of mine that I brought along with me. This is the flight attendant of the future.
Hello. Now, if you want any peanuts, forget it, no meals. There are overhead bins over there. Don't touch me. There are 2 exits down below. There are 2 in the midsections. I will be zipping up and down the aisle, and if you want me to dispense any beverages, take out a cup from in front of your seat, push one of the buttons to the favorite beverage, and stick your cup in my crotch. Thank you very much.
How many of you know Sybil? I'm not talking about the television show, I'm talking about Sally Fields. She had something like 35,000 personalities. Could you picture that woman in group therapy? 1 chair, 1 therapist. Topic is accepting yourselves. I lived in LA. I had a friend of mine who had a lowrider. He loved to bounce it up. The hydraulics would go up and down. I asked him, I said, why do you do that? He says, because I love to see the breasts go up and down on my babies. I love big breasts. I read in the paper that he was up for involuntary manslaughter. He had a very large breasted woman. He didn't know that they weren't real. They were implants. His hydraulics short-circuited. They must have been going 1,500 RPMs a second. She literally, with her breast implants, was beaten to death. If you think Halloween is scary, it's obsolete. Election Day is the new scary holiday. Hannibal Lecter has opened up a new fast food chain for cannibals. You slice them, we dice them. His cookbook is basically called How I Can Get the Most Out of Your Body. He has a new physical education program or book coming out. It's entitled, You Want Cutouts? So do I. For real. I was checking the news for the new material, and this came on. There was a couple in, and I won't name the county just in case you live there. It's nearby. Couple was pulled over for speeding. They rolled down the window and the officer smelled marijuana. It was mom and dad and the baby in the back car seat. He said, sir, could you roll down the back window? And he just smelled, and he knew he was smelling a fresh packet of marijuana. And mom or dad are looking back at them. Could you just start thinking the thoughts in their mind? They know where their stash is. And they're thinking, what did I feed that child? I hope soon. Because the more he looked in the back, he said, ma'am, could you please take your child out of the child in the seat, safety seat, pick it up. Looks in the back, and now she's grabbing Junior in the diaper. He says, excuse me, ma'am, but what is that clear plastic packet back there? He pulls it out. Ma'am, you need both step out of the car. Could you imagine if, well, I guess it's 11-year-old, or 11-month-old with a felony already? They were actually arrested. They had the stash stuffed in the back of the baby's diaper. I have a friend of mine who's detoxing. He's taking these vitamin pills once a day for 30 days, detoxing. He drinks 1.5 gallons of green tea to detox. He takes 3 omega pills, oil fish pills, downs them every morning with a multivitamin, goes to the sauna, sweats, and then he works out for 1.5 hours at the YMCA. Then he comes home and relaxes and has a cigarette out on the porch. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh yes, I was sitting in a coffee house, going over the menu, and I'm looking and thinking what delicious things I could eat. And as I decide I'm going to have probably hummus with some salad, spinach salad, and I don't know if I should have tuna or chicken, I turn and I see this big screen TV, 3-dimensional, HD, full color, and it was entitled The Wonders of Nature. And it was called the Decomposer Unit. And as I was hungry, and I turned to the TV, and all I saw was these maggots on high-speed, close-up television, devouring an elephant carcass over a 3-day period. I just said I'll probably have tea after that. Thank you very much. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, yes. Have you ever thought about the name Weight Watchers? I have a friend of mine, went, came back, never lost a pound. And I said, well, how do you spell that? He goes, W-A-I-T, W-A-T-C-H-H-E-R-S. Weight and Watchers. He was into very big, large ladies. Thank you very much, Jacksonville.